What's going on, world? My name is Serial Sensei, and today is the first of what I hope to be many videos of a series that I'm going to start doing called Put You On Game. And with this series, I'm going to cover some lesser known games or just games in general that I believe deserve a little bit more shine. Don't think of these as reviews, but more so as just recommendations, because I don't spend time playing games I don't like, so I'm not going to talk about games that I don't like. So anything you see in this Put You On Game series will be games that I have played either for at least a considerable amount of time or I've beaten. So I believe that they're worth your time. And with that said, the first game of the series that I will be talking about is Inmost. Now, Inmost was developed by Hidden Layer Games and published by Chucklefish, and it is essentially a puzzle platformer with little bits and pieces of action mixed in between. The first thing about this game that I noticed that you should be seeing on your screen was the art style, and that was actually kind of what made me buy it. The pixel art of this game is gorgeous. I love the character designs. The environment is beautiful. It's dark, it's moody, it's mysterious. The sound design is really good. The soundtrack matches the gloomy world that they have you kind of traversing through. And the atmosphere is tense. It's just a really good, the whole aesthetic of this game is just gorgeous and comes together really well. Story wise, I don't really want to give up too much of the plot because the story is kind of the crux of this game. The most that I could say is that you're going to be playing with 3 different characters, kind of going through this mysterious and gloomy world, and the more the story unravels, you get to see how each of their characters are connected, and the story does get pretty heavy and it touches on some pretty serious topics, but I won't go into too much detail because I would like you to experience for yourself. Experience it for yourself. Sorry, I misspoke, but yeah, you'll see when you play how this kind of pans out. But like I said, you'll get to play with 3 different characters. You have a child, a man, and my homie, the GOAT, the MVP, the Knight. All 3 of these characters each have a different and unique playstyle for them, and with each of their specific abilities and playstyles, you kind of just progress through the game and, you know, interact with the environment and kind of progress through the story. To get more specific, the child, she doesn't really do a whole lot. She can't run fast, can't jump, can't do much of nothing, but she can kind of manipulate her environment through moving objects, placing them in certain places to kind of help her climb up and traverse through her parts of the game. The man with the rather large head, he is the adventurer of the bunch. He can run, he can jump, and he finds various tools throughout the game that kind of help him unlock little secret pathways in order for him to progress through the areas of the game. But be wary with him, he cannot take a hit. He has no defense. If he gets hit one time, he is headed to the upper room, so make sure you're careful with him. Got to be on your P's and Q's. But luckily he can run and jump, so you know you can try to get away from some of the monsters and things that that you got to deal with in this game. And then, like I said, man, there's the Knight. It's the homie. It's the GOAT. He's the only guy that can fight back. The Knight is the only character that can fight back. He has a sword that he uses for combat. The attacks that he uses are basic, but for this game, it works. It's solid. It's good enough. He has a roll that leaves him invulnerable, so he can't block, but he has the roll, and the roll definitely helps out a lot. And for him to traverse through the environment, he has a grappling hook that'll help him get from point A to B, you know, get you where you need to go. And the Knight is easily my favorite character. He is about that action, and I'm about that action. For most of the game, you get to switch between each character, you know, maneuvering through the world. You're solving puzzles and kind of talking to NPCs throughout the game. The puzzles in the game themselves aren't that difficult. I am someone who struggles with puzzles in most games, and even for me, I found most of these to be pretty straightforward, so you won't spend a lot of time getting stuck and trying to figure things out and wondering what to do. They lay the puzzles out pretty simple, and within a few minutes you'll be able to figure out what you need to do to get where you're going. And like I said, you'll talk to a few NPCs along the way, and they kind of help, you know, bring the story together. And with the way the puzzles are set up, that they're kind of pretty straightforward, it helps the game go at a pretty steady pace to where you'll always feel like you're progressing. To be honest, I didn't really struggle with this game until I got close to the end, and that was more so on the game, more so on me than the game, because I played this in 2 separate sittings. And the second time I played it a few days apart from the first time. So when I cut it back on, I kind of forgot what I was supposed to be doing and where I was supposed to be going. But once again, that was more so on me and not the game. And once I found out where I was supposed to be going, I was pretty much picked up right where I left off, and I was able to keep the flow of the game going. Inmost is paced very well. Like I said, it's a pretty short experience. Depending on how fast you can get through certain puzzles, you could finish this in probably about 3 to 5 hours. It took me just a little over 4. Honestly, probably could have been about 3 if I'd have played this all in one sitting. I think I'd have finished it much faster, but that second day kind of messed me up because I forgot where I'm going. Forgot where I was going. But you can definitely finish this game pretty quick. And even though it was short, when I finished it, I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy with what I got. Inmost is a very solid gaming experience. It's simple, but it's still engaging with the environment and the tenseness of the atmosphere. So it definitely keeps you hooked. Like I said, the look of the game is just beautiful, so you always just want to look at it. And the story definitely had me curious as to how these 3 characters were intertwined. So I was always interested in trying to see like how their stories really connected. And after those credits rolled, it was worth it. I was very happy with what I got. It was a short but sweet experience. Inmost will get you in and get you out. It kind of gets straight to the point. It's not wasting a whole lot of time with a bunch of, you know, filler that you don't really need. You can definitely just play it in one sitting if you just want to sit down for 4 hours at a time. Just a 4-hour session. You can definitely get through this and get in and get out and have yourself a pretty good time. Just hit all of the checkpoints for me that makes the game entertaining. I don't really have much else to say, man. This game was a really dope experience, and I think other people should definitely give this a look. It's definitely one of the better indies I feel like I've played recently. I originally bought this on sale for about $3. It is probably not going to be that price by the time you look, but it is on the Switch eShop for $14.99. Takes up 1.1 gigabytes of space, and it's also available on Steam for the same price. And that's it, man. This has been the first edition of Put You On Game, covering Inmost. I don't want to make these videos too long, so definitely give this game a look. Like I said, I hope to do more videos like this in the future. I want to give some shine and recognition to some of the other lesser known games out there, and just games in general that I feel like deserve some more shine, and that I think give some creative experiences that I think are worth checking out, and I think that you should definitely check out. So feel free to like, subscribe, comment if you played this. Let me know what did you think of it. If you haven't played it, let me know if you want to check it out. Feel free to browse the channel, check out all of the other gaming content. And that has been it for Put You On Game with Inmost. Give it a look. Y'all be safe out there. And until next time, I will see you on the next video. You're gonna hit me or something. Ah! Why would you try to pet him? You know that man is not your friend. Yeah, we might want to back up on me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Lord. Oh, he can climb. Hey, nah, we got. Oh, snap. Oh, what happened? Ah! Oh, he killed me. Oh, I can't leave? How does this work? Where am I going?